Good evening, Dr. B. I'm recording this video at night time. Sorry about that. So let me introduce myself. My name is Nitij, but you can call me Atom. So today, I'm gonna share my AT reflection presentation. So let's go through the introduction. At the beginning of this course, I used to think that international business was mostly about strategies, numbers, and analysis. However, as I progressed through this course, and especially the group project, I realized that it's actually much more about perspective, how we see the world, how we listen, and how we learn from others. This reflection highlights how engaging with international business has changed the way I think and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I used to focus too much on small details, but now I have learned to see the bigger picture, like you said in the class. Helicopter view, isn't it? To think more globally and strategically. It's helped me to develop clearer insight into how international business operate and making decisions. At the same time, I have learned to reduce my ego and become more open-minded, realizing that what I believe may not always be correct. This perspective has allowed me to analyze situations more accurately as grow as a professional who value diversity, reflection, and continuous learning. Next is professional identity and growth. Throughout this course, I have learned a lot about myself, both personally and professionally. One of my strongest attributes is that I am highly adaptable and resilient. I tend to recover quickly from challenges, and I don't easily give up. Like you said, I am a perseverant people. I have also developed strong interpersonal skills and negotiation skills, which come from understanding people and knowing how to communicate effectively. These strengths have always supported my work in the logistics industry, but through engaging with international business, I have become even more aware of how important these skills are in global business contexts. The course helped me understand that successful communication in international environment depends on emotional intelligence, cultural awareness, and the ability to negotiate win-win outcome. Next, this one is go through the course and career connection. So these insight made me realize that interpersonal skills are not just soft skills, but strategic tools for managing cross-border relationships. Earlier in the course, I often felt nervous when speaking English in the front of the others, even though I am confident speaking in Thai. English presentation used to make me uncomfortable, but through the class, workshop, and discussion, I gradually gained more confidence. I became more active in class and start to express my idea more clearly. Another key area of growth is leadership. Sometimes I need to take the lead and give direction. Other times I step back to support others, especially in the group project that I'm gonna say in the next section. So overall, this course has helped me connect my strength, confidence, and leadership mindset to my future career in the logistics industry and international business field. Next is applying global mindset to my career development in logistics. So I would like to present my career aspiration in this section and global development plan. As you can see in the slide, I divided into the short term and long term. So the short term is my goal is to gain professional experience in Australian logistics sector while applying the global and the cultural perspective that I have developed through engaging with international business. This will allow me to understand how international operations are managed and to strengthen my English communication and teamwork confidence. In the long term, I aim to become a cross-border operation manager or logistics strategy specialist who lead sustainable and technology-driven logistics operations across Asia Pacific. I want to integrate what I have learned from this course, global thinking, cultural awareness, and sustainability into a leadership role that connect people and systems across borders. This one is industry trend and actionable strategy for my growth. So The key industry trends such as digitalization, automation, and the growing importance of sustainability and cross-cultural collaboration. These trends show that the logistics industry is no longer only about transportation, but it's about data, technology, and global relationships. So I have developed actionable strategy for my professional growth. The first one is improve my data analytic and project management skill to short course. The second one is to complete APICS CSCP certification, WHS training, and forklift license to make me more competitive and workplace ready. So alongside technical development, I will seek internship opportunity or part-time roles in Australia to gain local industry exposure. Finally, I will continue to expand my professional network through events such as GIFT job fairs or SCLAA convention seminars, something like that. So to continue my growth as a globally my logistic professional who can lead with innovation and sustainability. So the group project is about the problem. So one of the biggest challenges I faced was communication. Most of my coordination happened through team chat and I only had one online meeting. As a result, our draft wasn't as complete or consistent as it should have been. Some sections lacked clarity and the formatting and references were not aligned. During the last week before submission, I noticed that no one was following up on progress, so I decided to take the initiative. So this one, I can apply the leadership skill to help this problem, to fix this problem, and with my teammates. I follow up the team member directly, clarify what needs to be fixed, and took responsibility for tasks like checking references, formatting, and proofreading. At the same time, I have learned to manage communication carefully, following up just enough to move progress forward, but without making others feel unprecious. So through this experience, I improved my communication skill, learning how to motivate others and adapt my leadership style based on team dynamic. I also enhanced my emotional intelligence and ability to solve problems under the time pressure. Looking ahead, in this experience will help me as I grow into the future managerial roles in the logistics. I have learned that good leadership is not about control, but it's about flexibility, empathy, and clear communication, especially when working with diverse teams across borders. So, application of course learning. One of the most valuable concepts I learned from engaging with international business was about communication effectively and VUCA environment. As I discussed in the workshop, effective communication is not only about speaking clearly, but also about ensuring mutual understanding through clarity, active listening, empathy, non-verbal cues, and feedback. So this one I realized that is really crucial word during our group project. Most of communication happen through brief text message on the team, which cause confusion and delays. So by applying what I have learned from this topic, I start focusing on clarity and empathy, making sure my message were easily to follow, providing constructive feedback and using a more supportive tone when following up with teammates. Another one is VUCA environment, volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Every time I think of VUCA, I immediately recall my experience from A2, Samsung case study. During the project, I analyzed how Samsung navigated about the disruption. Samsung demonstrated how flexibility, innovation, and strategic leadership can turn volatility into opportunity. This reminds me of logistics industry where I came from. The industry that also operates in a highly VUCA environment like Samsung, logistics professionals must constantly adapt to a supply chain disruption, policy changes, and new technologies. Next, this one, in my future logistics career, I plan to active listening, empathy, and clear feedback to strengthen collaboration, reduce uncertainty, and maintain team confidence, even when the environment is unpredictable. This insight have not only improved my teamwork and leadership, but also prepare me to operate effectively in dynamic, volatile, and uncertain world of international business. To conclude this course, it has truly changed the way I see the world. I have learned to look beyond the small details and understand the bigger picture, thinking more strategically and globally. This course helped me make sense of those experiences. I realized that success in a VUCA world depends not only on technical skills but also on effective communication, adaptability, and emotional intelligence. Moving forward, I will apply this mindset to my future logistics career. So this course has not only changed how I think, it has prepared me to navigate volatility and lead confidently in the dynamic world of international business. Thank you for listening, Dr. B. Have a good night.